Hi. Hi everyone, welcome to American Truck Simulator. Day 3! I made it 3 days in a row. And I admit that I didn't want to do it that I'm really emotional. We're not doing very well emotionally and mentally, but I wrote it down and for some reason that I just keep doing it. Maybe something will come of it if I keep doing this for 28 days. Because despite how emotional and mental I feel, deep down in my spirit, I know that I have something to offer that there's other people who feel the way I do and feel even greater hopelessness than I do. This truck makes me think of my grandpa. He didn't drive a Freightliner, but he drove a Peterbilt. And as I look at it, I think about my grandpa, my ancestors, and children yet to be born. I know that there are ancestors praying for me, but I feel like I've let them down. And I know many people don't believe in a premortal existence where spirits lived before they came down to earth to be born. But I do. And I feel like I've failed them as well. Today I feel like, and yesterday, and for a long time I've been feeling like a complete failure. Uh-oh. It wasn't because I wasn't paying attention. It was because I was honestly thought I was on the right place, so I guess I better back up. I really did not see that. Okay. At least I've gotten better at backing up. But the funny thing is, it's crazy how much more maneuverable cab-overs are. Hopefully I can get in the right place. I'm gonna back up. And I think about my posterity who haven't been born. And I feel like I've let them down as well. And that I failed them, even though they weren't born yet. But then my thoughts turned to, because they have a perfect knowledge of God, and because they can't feel as we do, even though they can't feel as we do, having not have a body yet, wouldn't they feel love for me as well? Wouldn't they say something like, do you know the atonement of Jesus Christ? You know the plan of salvation. Just because, and you know that it'll work in your life, but you've got to find a way to overcome all the old beliefs. all those lies that have been put in your mind for so many years. Now I'm thinking about trees. In the 1800s, when they were colonizing, well, it could have been as early as the 1600s, maybe earlier. They had the colonization of America, 1600s, 1700s, 1800s. One of the things they had to do was pull out trees in order to develop land. And how hard that must have been for them to dig out the roots that has been settling in the ground for hundreds of years. But somehow they managed to pull those trees out. So what are some of my old beliefs? My belief is that I am weird, immature, inappropriate, that everything I do or say is weird, immature, inappropriate, and worthy of being made fun of. That I'm nothing more than a joke. That my opinions are useless. That I'm not smart. That I won't understand whatever it is I'm trying to learn, whether it's whether it's learning how to program, learning how to trade, how to read charts in trading. This is interesting. You don't normally see a red light stop at this place. I don't think I remember. Oh, wait a minute. Shouldn't that be green light for those cars? That's red light and that's red light. They're both red. What's going on here? Maybe I should just... Oh, there we go. I was kind of confused as to what... Oh. I guess I wasn't supposed to go yet. Oh well, I'm here now. And I was probably in the wrong lane too. And those beliefs that I was talking about, they're so deeply rooted in me. And some of the things that people have been trying to teach me is that I can't take things personally. That just because you believe them doesn't mean it's true for other people. Like, someone was telling me yesterday that that's your belief. I said to him, well, won't people think we're scammers? By responding to their post and said, that's your belief. I've never seen people ever accuse us of being scammers. That's your belief. Doesn't mean it's their belief. I'm so tired of feeling this way though. It's funny how I believe that the atonement of Jesus Christ works in other people's lives, but I struggle to believe it'll work for me. I mean, you read the scriptures, the Bible, and the Book of Mormon, you see examples of people repenting and turning to God who's probably done worse than me. So why can't I believe that it will work for me? Why can't I just move forward? I think what I need to do is just write down what I'm going to focus on each day. What's interesting is how, ever since I wrote down 28 days of driving, I keep saying I gotta do this because I said I would. And it's day 3. So, I guess I probably should write down what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now real quick, and I'll share with you guys. In my notebook. So, the important things I need to do if I want to be happy by the end of the day is read my scriptures. Not listen to them, but read. Like literally sit in my chair and read. And pray. What else should I do after I pray? I read a personal development book. And video game streaming. I don't know if they'll work. I don't know if they'll help me. But darn it, I'm tired of feeling this way. Tired of this box I've been in so long. And I'm tired of not letting the atonement of Jesus Christ work in my life. Believing that it won't work for me. I get up in church and I bear my testimony that I know that Jesus Christ died for me and that He atoned for our sins, our despairs, our darkness, our deepest regrets. So why can't I let it work in my life? Why won't I? I think because I'm afraid it won't work. Because I failed so many times, you know? I failed at everything. It seems like. Sure, I went to school, I graduated with a bachelor's degree, but look how long it took. Oh. Drat. Can I back up? I don't want to... I don't know, I don't really want to... I was supposed to go like this, but I missed my exit. I hate when that happens. Well, I'm going to do a little cheat sheet. I load an earlier file. I don't know how far back it'll go, but there we go. Moving on. Play daily video game streaming. One personal development book I'm reading is called Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer, and she's a Christian, and she based her book on the scriptures. Like literally, her book is based on the principles from the Bible, which I thought was pretty amazing. And one thing that she's right about is that the battlefield takes place in the mind. And it makes sense if you think about it. So, in the pre-mortal existence, where we lived with God before we were born. I'm going. I think I know what happened. Is I was too far into the intersection, and that's why they weren't moving. But anyway, she proves her words by using the Bible, talking about how we shouldn't give up, about how Satan is waging war on our minds. And if we're not careful, those thoughts will destroy us. So I need to somehow find a way to control my thoughts. Brainwash myself into success. I saw a title for a YouTube channel said, brainwash your mind to success. And I said, I need to brainwash my mind. But I'm tired of taking everything personally, of assigning emotions and beliefs that probably isn't true to everything. Like, for one of my brothers, I feel like I'm nothing but entertainment to him, like someone to be made fun of or laugh at. And these beliefs are so deep in me. I want to pull them out. I don't want to be angry and bitter at the age of 60. And a couple of times I thought to myself, to my Heavenly Father, you know, if I can be given another chance, I'll live my best life for the next 40 years to make up the 40 years that I've wasted. And I'm 41 now. Or at least in my mind, wasted. So why not let the atonement of Jesus Christ work in my life? Why not let the Word of God work in my life? Why not let the miracles work in my life so that my testimony will grow? I mean, I do know that there are miracles, just not for me. I do know that Christ is the Savior and Redeemer, but I act like it's not for me. I think it's past time I changed that, because deep down I do want to be a light and help others who feel the way I do. But it's hard to get rid of the feeling and belief that I'm nothing but a failure, and that I would never be able to have a job beyond working in retail or some desk job in a cubicle, so to speak. Yeah, I was going too fast, and I think I would have crashed into them if I tried to stop in time. But anyway, I guess I need to just keep getting back up and keep trying. But I just want to crawl into bed and hide from everybody. I just don't want to try again. Because it seems like I can never do something long enough to finally succeed. since I'm talking about this live, I guess I need to keep trying. Because if I don't, then those watching us will think, see, I was right. I can't succeed. If this person can't, neither can I. So I guess I need to keep trying. There we go. Oh! I completed the company collector achievement. Yay! I want to check something on my OBS that I'm using to stream. I don't know why. I think it's because I closed it or something. Oh. Shoot, why is it disabled? It shouldn't be. Settings. Maybe no, that's not it. Maybe I clicked on something wrong. Let's see here. Can't click on. Let's see here. I don't think I can edit or manage the broadcast here. I wish I could, but I can't. It doesn't look like I can anyway. Oh well. I'm sorry, it looks like I did something to disable the chat, and I'm not sure how to undisable it. By the way, check out Alex the Truckin Alex the Truckin guy. He has a Freightliner truck that looks exactly like this one. Even the color looks the same, and it has a G on it for one of the transport companies. And what's amazing to me is I read a comment and on one of his YouTube channels that say something about how they wish that all truck drivers had the attitude of Alex, and I think he's right, because this guy is like, I want to follow my dreams. In one video, he talked about how he always wanted to live in a van and drive around and travel. And when he figured out how much it would be, he was like, no, I don't want to do that. And then he came across one of a truck driving vlog videos, and it hit him that truck driving is perfect, because somebody else will provide a truck for him, somebody else will provide things for him, and he can live his dream. He didn't see it as some kind of hard job, but he saw it as an adventure, as a way to fulfill one of his dreams. And you know what's crazy? Apparently he just went to Ecuador and then came back and talked about how he thinks he's going to put on a bucket list to move to Ecuador with his girlfriend when he gets one. I mean, that's just crazy. That's just amazing to see. Alright, what other... let's see here. We're going to go to Van Horn. Maybe. Van Horn. Lucky me. My favorite truck again. There's something about the Freightliner that I mean, I just love this cab over. I wish it looked more like my grandpa's Peterbilt. Somehow he used to have before he sold it when he retired. But above it is so beautiful. Let's see. This is the front light of a glassy. There is a sky roof up there. And then you have the cab. There's the refrigerator, microwave. I just realized something. That's almost exactly like what Alec has. He doesn't have the glossy, obviously. He has the Cassandra, the one that was this truck here. No, I can't show it right now, but the one that I was showing a few minutes ago. But yeah, he has that cabinet there. But I don't think he has the top bunk like that. But underneath this bunky, yeah, there it is. You lift the bed up, and there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Personally, I think this truck is beautiful. Alright, let's go truck driving. See if... Gonna go to Van Horn and El Paso. I don't know why, but I keep thinking El Paso is south of is New Mexico. I don't know why, but every time I see that name, I think New Mexico. But I guess not. Okay, time to go. What am I hauling? A Wooler. I think I'm hauling a Wooler on a drop deck truck. Now my grandpa, he hauled, I don't remember what he hauled, but I think, I didn't see where I was going again. He hauled different types of steel products, I believe. If you ask me, this flatbed top deck looks too big for this roller. I would think in this case the roller would be, the trailer would be smaller. I think they have the scale for these things wrong, but I could be wrong. Oh dear, I think I hit a car by accident. So, I guess I should push forward and keep trying. Right, how many miles have we got? Oh yeah, 106 miles. See, most of these don't seem to have traffic lights. So I was a little surprised on the last one. Maybe they did and I just forgot. It's crazy driving through Texas because in my mind I thought it was all bad. But when I was on the east side in this game, there was a lot of green grass, which shouldn't be surprising considering Louisiana is green, I think. Oh, I need to do something real quick, but I'll show you. But I'll share with you guys as I'm doing it, but I want to make sure I do this before I forget again. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, so I got a trading journal a trading desk journal that I got that I really love. Someone created it and I got it for free as a I Am Academy member. I keep a trading journal. And I actually forgot. I almost didn't put my example in. Yeah, okay, I got that trade. So this next trade, let's see here. And I'll talk to you a little bit about my trades. So today was the SPX 500. It's I forget how to say the name. I think they call it indices. Weird. I thought that US 30 was. I think I might be getting the dates mixed up because I think my previous entry should have been yesterday. But anyway, today's the 3rd. US 3rd. Oh, no. Wow. Okay, US 3rd. No, SPX 500. I don't know if it was this one. I believe this was a short, which means that a sell limit, meaning that I sold it, I short it. I would say when I placed the trade, I was relaxed. Just like whatever. No, I would say I was excited. I guess, I would say that I was more hopeful, kind of excited. Wait, how did that happen? Oh, I did something wrong. Okay, we'll delete that. Let's try this again. Not what I wanted. Alright, this thing is awkward. The way it's designed, though. I hope I'm not deleting. We're gonna go for hopeful. Because I was excited, but sometimes having those emotions can be not a good thing. And that small win. And I think it was less than 0.25. It was less than 0.25 of my balance. Let's see, 10%. Let's see, I had 25%. It's 25%. So so 0.1 would have been I think I'm overcomplicating it, but a half 0.5% would have been 250. Then 0.1 would be 50. So I would say close. I'm going to say 0.20. And let's see here. I'm going to add some comments here. Open. It's a little finicky. See, that's the last thing you want to do is wait for someone to tell you what to do. because even though they're helping you, you should never be dependent on someone else. And in this case, I wish that I didn't do that. I wish that I had made a decision myself to close my trade. I didn't lose any money. I had a small win, but I could have won a lot more. So another thing about trade that I don't think people understand is that another thing that I don't think people understand about trading is they need to have a stopwatch, which means that when the trade goes the opposite direction and you start to lose money, it'll close out, minimizing your losses. So by moving it to break even means that I wouldn't have lost anything. So that was a good thing that I did do. Gotta be smart, but you can't let your emotions take control, and I struggle with it so much I get mad at myself and think I can't do it. And I still feel that way, but I guess I'll just keep trying. I mean, sorry truck, but I don't want to slow down and ran into you. So I'm just going to drive by you real quick, okay? It's crazy to think back in 2000, it's around there. Value Soft creating games like Pedal to the Metal, which is my favorite trucking game at the time. And it took me a long time before I realized that Value Soft and FCF Software are the same companies. So it's pretty cool, and they came a long way. One thing I did with my iPad is that I always get frustrated because for once I want to read without being distracted by text messages. And so finally, I don't know why it took me so long to realize this, but I finally found a way to disable text messaging so without having to change email addresses or anything. So now I won't be getting text messages into my iPad, which will be nice. And I can focus on it without being interrupted or distracted. At the sudden, under Messenger, where you just toggle the switch and you won't get messages at all. Except for the device you want it to send messages to. Whoa, the door scared me. Yay, I discovered Van Horn. I have discovered a new viewpoint. I wonder where it is. It's up there. Oh well. I'll discover it some other time. I'm sure. Yeah, I guess I'll back this one up, but it will be harder because of the way of the layout of this. So I think what I'll do is go this way first to give me some breathing room, and then nice. That's not too bad considering my eyesight and all. Ah, darn it. There you go. Not perfect, but I got it in there. Parking challenge achievement. Now I'm gonna stop be it for today. Thank you for joining me on tonight's live stream. Keep on trying, keep on getting up, and have faith in God.